Hey there, Ulti Zeta here, and welcome back to more Let's Play Metroid Prime 2. Map. Let me look at you. So in the last episode, we started grabbing things. Because we're now in the hunt for keys. Very special, fun, frenetic keys. And a key thing about the keys is that I believe I'm done in this place. I'm looking around for just any, like, unexplored room, but I'm not seeing any. No unexplored rooms, no unexplored hallways, no nothing. So while I might be missing, like, I don't know, some random things without markers on the map to tell me, hey, I didn't do this thing here, I don't really feel the need to go back through and figure out everything. So, I'm just going to make my way to the nearest portal, which is up there. Going to make my way to the nearest portal. And we're going to start a hunt for things. Now, I realize that there's probably going to be a whole bunch of backtracking-y stuff in here. But, unlike usual, I actually have some topics to talk about as well, for once. It's rare that that actually happens, but like I have 3 topics that I really want to actually make sure I get to talking about. Because they're interesting and stuff. Probably, hopefully. I don't know. So I feel like me talking about those things will be nice. Yeah, I'm going the right way. Map got kind of turned around. It'll be nice to like have something to discuss. It's been a bit, so... Oh, I bonked my head. Been a bit, so I need to, like, refresh myself on things. It is officially actually New Year's Eve for me right now, which will factor into, I think, probably the most relevant thing to bring up. Why it also took me so damn long to return to this game. Because obviously, yes, there is the hand pain issues. But there is also always this looming possibility that I could not just flat out ignore as much as I wanted to. The rumor that never went away: Metroid Prime Trilogy on Switch. Now, again, I'm recording this New Year's Eve, 12/31, in 2022. Whereas you guys are seeing this footage, I don't fucking know, August? September? This is a long ways out, is the point. Part of the reason why I'm doing this to begin with is because it's like, yes, this is a very long ways away. I want to get to... Well, really, anyway. Oh, Aeon Waste is right behind me. Do I want to go to Aeon Waste first or Torvus Bog first? I kind of wanted to go to Torvus Bog first. If I'm being quite frank. All I would need to do is just go straight over. Honestly, I realize it's probably more efficient to go to Aeon Waste since it's right there, but I did just genuinely want to go to Torvus Bog. So. Mostly because, like, I kind of wanted to do the areas in reverse order, if that made any sort of sense. So, yeah. Anyways. So, one of the reasons that kind of made me wonder if it was worth going back to this game and risking the hand pains was wondering Well, if Metroid Prime Trilogy does come out on Switch, like it keeps being rumored for years and years and fucking years, well, it would be nice to not have to deal with the hand pain problems. I can use a controller relatively fine enough. I don't have a problem using regular controllers. Not that much. So, like, if Prime Trilogy came out on Switch, I'm happily nabbing that no matter what, because, like, it'll be nice to be able to play these games, period, without needing to worry about hand pains at all. That much is for sure. But, in addition, it's also just flat out, like... So, I don't know. Part of me was just really worried that it was eventually going to happen, and it was just going to screw me up, because it was just like, oh, like, I suffered through all my hand pains for friggin' nothing, because, oh, now Metroid Prime Trilogy is coming out on Switch. But at this point, it's like, if it even does happen, which I sincerely doubt, and now the rumors are just that it's a Prime 1 remake or whatever, and it's not a trilogy remake. I don't know what's going on. I don't care what's going on. I'm just playing the goddamn game at this point now. Okay? Are we all in agreement? Okay, so there is, interestingly, a thing right over there. So let's just head right straight up there. Okay? Hi. So yeah, I need to be on the lookout for some things. Before I continue my discussion, let me go check the hints that I have. Logbook, lore, Luminoth lore. This is honestly a really annoying way of getting to these menus. I don't know if it's better in the GameCube version or not, but yeah. So, okay. So, Flooded Temple makes me think of this. But yeah, it conceptually bothered me. And so, like, that also helped me just keep constantly putting the game off. There's a spider ball track here. I'm not sure I ever went up it. I probably did, though, considering you need to get through this way. So yes. That definitely strongly impacted why I did anything. And specifically why it just took me extra long to get around to Prime 2 stuff, because, like, you can't really argue that, like, especially, like, in 2018, 2019-ish, that era of, like, the rumors and whatnot, that was when they were at their peak. And that was when I was probably contemplating most going back to this game. So, like, you can kind of understand from that perspective why I was always kind of like, is this the time to do this, or should I wait? Yada, yada, yada. I didn't even really mean to do that, but it just kind of happened. You're light, right? No, you're dark. Really? So you can understand why I would be hesitant for a while. So, with that in mind, that's just kind of like my other, like... Huh, interesting. There's definitely more stuff in that room. Hi! I haven't scanned these things. Bearer pod. One of those things in a bearer pod? And there's a dead guy. This is definitely the right room, then. Please just go away. The next thing I want to discuss is my relationship with this game, actually. Because I actually have a lot of nostalgia for a certain aspect of this game. Now, I haven't exactly played a whole bunch of Metroid Prime. Okay, so, there's definitely a thing in here. How much is guaranteed? So, I'm gonna explore this room in the real world, and I'm gonna have to come back here in the dark world. Which, there's a portal right there, so that makes that easy. What even would it be, then? I have a lot of nostalgia for this game. There we are. It's literally in the ground. Specifically, because of cousins. Now, I've talked about having cousins in the past Let's Plays. But I have different sets of cousins, and that, like, to me it all makes perfect sense, but to others it probably is just a big confusing mess. For convenience, I would probably say that I have, like, sort of like two main cousin groups for gaming. In a weird kind of way. So I got the one cousin who lives relatively nearby me on Long Island, who is the one I watched play a whole bunch of PlayStation games. He's the one I borrowed the original Spyro trilogy from. The Yoshi story cartridge and some of the stories I had with that came from that. Played games like Four Sword Adventures, Gauntlet Dark Legacy, Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles. Plenty of things that we played together, and like... So that's like sort of like the cousin who comes up more often. But I also have two other cousins from upstate New York who I would more occasionally see and get to experience some things with. And with those cousins, they had a GameCube that I would occasionally get to play a couple of like very exclusive things on much more rarer occasions. So games like Dance Dance Revolution Mario Mix and Super Monkey Ball were things that I got to experience from that. One of those games, however, was Metroid Prime 2. And in fact, I don't know. I'm dying to these goobers. They're highly annoying and I don't like them. Also, wow, I used a lot of light beam energy just from doing that. So we would play the multiplayer of Metroid Prime 2 a whole bunch. I remember nothing about it, but when I think of Prime, Metroid Prime specifically on the game, especially on the GameCube, I think of of those cousins because like they were the ones who had they had the original Metroid Prime trilogy. Hi? Are you an enemy? Oh. You are locking this. I don't know. I know I'm searching for the bearer pod thing. That's gonna be in here somewhere, but I don't know where to go to find it. Ah. Probably over here. So I just have a lot of memories of, like, when I think of Metroid Prime, I associate it with them. In fact, Metroid Prime 2 is one of those cousins, like, favorite of the trilogy. I remember, because, like, he helped me build the computer that I have, literally, since 2017 when my original laptop exploded and died. And so I was able to get his help to build a brand new computer. So that was pretty useful and appreciated. And I remember, because that was 2017 and I was talking about how I was about to start Metroid Prime 2 as a Let's Play. And I remember him distinctly going like, how like, most people don't love that game, but it was his favorite. And like, I don't know. Here you are. You know what? I want to scan you. Yay! Alright, that's the Sky Temple tea. Blah, 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 blah. So, it's pretty cool that, I don't know. I don't know what I'm saying. Like, my brain sometimes just doesn't work, but I'm getting the gist of what I want to say across. Like, this isn't really something I talked about, but, like, it is just, like, this positive memory that I have, this association with this game in this very specific particular way. Like, it's not like I was ever really good at it or remember any, like, specific matches or games or anything. I just remember that Metroid Prime 2 multiplayer was a thing that happened, and we played, and it was fun. And I had fun, and that is all I remember, and really that's all I need to remember. And so I just appreciate it for that. Like, it's a part of Metroid Prime 2 that I will always associate it with. It's that, and the fact that the music is part of the Super Smash Bros. Soundtrack, and it's the only Metroid Prime 2 song to exist, and one of the few Metroid Prime songs to exist, period. Oh, these guys are all back. I'm just gonna ignore y'all. But since this is one of the only one, like, I just have... When I think of Metroid Prime 2, I genuinely, really, just think of the multiplayer. It just feels like such a key part of this game. That, like, I can't imagine Metroid Prime 2 without multiplayer. It's just, like, intrinsically linked. Okay, let's go back through the gray door, because I definitely missed something in that one room. Oh no, I bonked. Gateway to the Sky Temple active. 9 keys required to access temple. I don't have all the keys, game. I know that I need to do this, but why are you just yelling at me for this right now? I know, I don't have them all yet. So what is gonna be in here? Okay, interesting. Gotta kind of do a fancy double bounce there. It's kind of weird. Luckily there's no time limit. But I'm not quite good at this. I don't know how I did the first time, but I did it the first time. How am I just missing all of these things? There we go. Oh, come on! I was holding right and it didn't work. Okay, this is gonna... There we go. All this for what looks like a missile pack, but you know what? Fine. Oh, one more of these. But yeah, I have association with Prime 2 multiplayer, and it's fun and it's cool, and I just wanted to bring that up, because like, I don't think I had this playthrough yet, just that I had that association. Why are these bombs not working? What is their hitbox? Come on, I'm literally on top of you. There we go, jeez. That's an annoying timing, but whatever. So now the goal is to get to the lagoon. So the lagoon is near the beginning, so I just want to go to the right now. And kind of just get out of here. There's a missile pack in there. Have I been here with the spider ball yet? Potentially not. Let me try and get that. Ooh. So, the only other thing that I wanted to discuss, my other third thing that I wanted to bring up. I'd already brought it up in this Let's Play, but that was back in 2017. I don't know why I wanted to do that. What benefit does that provide me? What I'm looking for is just a way to spider ball. Because, like, you can see there's spider ball stuff. But I'm not seeing exactly where the spider ball stuff starts. Maybe I should just, like, experiment and see what's in the portal. So way back when, I recorded a bonus episode for this Let's Play. Speaking of having nostalgia for the multiplayer. I recorded the multiplayer of this game. A little bit of it, at least. Back in 2016, so this was after Prime 1, but before even the very beginning of Prime 2. Back then, I was doing a recording session with the IRL friend crew that I had at the time. This was the same kind of recording session that I had done a couple of other games for. My Bomberman 64 bonus episodes, a bunch of shenanigans like Hey You Pikachu, Pokemon Stadium, Wii Sports, Mario Party 4. This was part of that one big recording session. I did a bonus episode for Metroid Prime 2 during all that with those same guys. So it was Circon from Subspace and Cuphead and Shadow the Hedgehog. John from mostly just Sonic 06. He was Silver the Hedgehog. And Bill from Donkey Kong Tropical Freeze, Super Monkey Ball, Shovel Knight, Kirby Amazing Mirror, all those things. So like, we recorded that. And I actually recently found it again to kind of ensure that, yes, this would be something that I could do something with. I wasn't just going to say, like, oh, I have a thing, and it's not going to actually be here, but, like, you know, there's nothing here for me in the Dark World. So, I recorded it, and I look back on it now, And I kind of just want to preemptively apologize for it. Because this was like, I was not really familiar with Prime controls again at that point. Because, again, this was a year after Prime 1, a year and a half before Prime 2 ever started. I didn't really remember what I was doing, and I had to, like, get used to everything going on. I didn't remember the controls, I didn't remember things. Can I boost ball my way to those? I can if I, like, figure out, like, the best way to gain momentum here. I can. Okay, that's how I get here. Gotcha. Now I just need to do that on this side then. I don't know exactly where the best way to... There we go. Okay. It's not when it's curving down, it's when it's flat. Alright. But yeah, I was unfamiliar with the controls, which meant that I was also terrible at explaining the controls. They had never played the game before, certainly not in Prime Trilogy, so it was very unfamiliar to them. And the way we did it was like, I was like, oh, well, let's just play a game, and like, we can call it practice, like, before the actual thing starts. So, like, we can get used to the controls that way. And in my head, that made sense. Like, we'll figure out how to play the game that way. I don't think it was a bad idea. I think I could have definitely explained the controls better, but, like, it is worth remembering, for me at least, that, like, I was expecting it to be, like, more graspable than it really was for them. I don't know. Bill couldn't read the fucking missile count that he had. He kept complaining that he had no missiles when he had 5 the entire time. But either way, oops. Either way, my point is that, like, I kind of did a really shitty job, and, like, in the end, I don't think it's a really good, like, showcase for the Prime 2 multiplayer, which is really disappointing to me because of how I was just talking about how nostalgic it is for me and, like, and all that jazz. It's like, there's just this awkward sense of, like, man, if I, like, knew what I was doing and had other people who were more into it with playing the game with me, like, it could have been so much cooler and more fun. So I don't know. There's, like, a novelty to, like, the episode now, and I'm not gonna not upload it. It's just kind of like, if you're expecting it to be anything like this, don't, because it's kind of like a train wreck more than anything else. It's kind of a train wreck. I'm going up. And I might as well save because, like, I've got some damage because things keep hitting me. And I've also got a key. So that's worth saving. But yeah, I just kind of wanted to talk about these things. Like, it's something I can talk about. But yeah, that episode, that bonus episode, will go up at the end, and it will just kind of further cement how wonky this Let's Play was, where it's like, 11 episodes recorded in 2017, 5 years pass, and then the tail end of 2022, to the very, very beginning of 2023. The rest of the Let's Play gets recorded. It gets uploaded midway to late 2023, so, like, even after it's been recorded, it's gonna stick around in my, like, scheduled videos for, like, 6 months. And it's gonna stick around in there for, like, 6 months. And then, just to cap it off, it'll have an episode recorded in 2016 before absolutely everything. 7 years earlier. Like, it's gonna be wonky as hell, and it's just kind of funny. That's the theme. But yeah, that's also another thing that I wanted to... That's why I'm also kind of being very specific about when this comes out. Because if anything Prime-related happens in 2023, you now understand why I'm not discussing it right now. Because I don't know about it right now. That's kind of one of the only downsides, I guess, to, like, recording things so heavily in advance, is, like, if something exciting and big and relevant happens, I don't fucking know what to talk about with it. I don't know at all. Anyways, Lagoon is over in the beginning. So... that portal is the weird one. It's not the most accessible. So what is an accessible portal? I wish that the map would not keep dragging me down there. Probably this Forgotten Bridge would be where I want to go. So I'm going to try and make my way there, do a thing, and then end the episode. This might be a long episode, but honestly, like, I like it. And, like, because a lot of it has also been backtracking and just conversationing, like, I don't know. I think it works to have a long episode for this. 40 minutes so far, and, like, let's be real, going back through this isn't going to take me that long. And I can just end as soon as I figured out the puzzle. I just want to go to the left. Can I jump up here? No. Where is that? On the map, it looks like there's a... I'm gonna get over there. I don't see how to get over there that way. Ah. See, this is the other problem with not remembering everything. Like, I need to just re-figure out, like, the puzzles of the rooms sometimes. But yeah. In the end, I just want everything to be enjoyable. And things are currently enjoyable. And honestly, it will be really funny to me. Oh. Is there like a hidden platform here that I can jump on? Doesn't seem like it. Can I screw attack my way up here? Nope. It just dies. That would be nice if I could. But oh well. What is going on? I'm trying to do the shake so like I can do a jump without delaying. It doesn't do it. And like there's no window in there, so like I keep falling off even though I'm holding directly right and left. Bleh, 3D space is annoying. Did I break this guy? That's just not fair, game. That's just not fair. Okay, well... You guys are annoying. As always. I have managed to discuss everything I wanted to. Spacebar is gonna show up, right? Nope, they only show up in evil hellscape area, so... Who are you? Okay. They have things in them. Alright, here's the portal I'm looking for. So, let's just hop in this portal, go to the lagoon, and figure out where I need to do. Friends? Oh. No friends. Cool. I like no friends. I haven't been in yellow. I haven't been over there at all. I haven't been in the poison bog, which is where this thing is supposed to be. Or at least, I guess I went there, probably didn't do anything in it. But I don't know, there's literally a pathway that I have just flat out not been on yet, so... Let's go. You're... What is yellow again? Power bomb, yeah. I thought so, but I didn't want to waste a power bomb, you know? They are kind of hard to come by. Hello, friend. Man, it is nice not having to worry about stuff. Is there nothing else in here? Pressing all the wrong buttons, but yeah, there doesn't seem like there's anything else in here. Okay. Just destroy these to get some more light beam ammo. Power bomb, I guess. I think this is mostly just like a shortcut, like... This is something I could have done ages ago. This isn't anything, like, special. It's just a way to go this way. Okay, look, I don't really care about you guys very much, usually. So I'm just gonna go check out what's in purple. What is purple again? Seeker missile. Alright, so it has been quite a while since I've been... Or not been over here, then. Beam ammo expansion acquired and it was just sitting here? It was just sitting here the entire time? Now I'm sad. That was just sitting here the entire time. I could have had that ages ago. I could have had that for, like, for forever. I was in this room. I had seeker missiles for a while enough, right? Ugh. I mean, I don't remember exactly, but, like, I still could have absolutely had that far sooner. Can you stop? Like, I actually have a lot of ammo now, so I can just get you to fuck off. Go explode. and leave me to my business. Alright, so this should be the room, right? Poison Bog. Torvus Lagoon. The body is in Lagoon. I know that for sure. So, like... Question is, where and how? Or maybe it didn't mean lagoon literally. Did I see something? Ah! I did see something. Gimme! Alright, Sky Dental key acquired. It's been 50 minutes, probably a little bit less. I think that's a good spot to end everything. So, next time on Let's Play Metroid Prime 2 Echoes, I might explore a tiny bit more of Torvus Bog, just in case I can, like... just to see if, like, there's anything on the map that, like, I haven't really explored yet. Like, anywhere significantly obvious. Because I'm sure there's stuff that I haven't explored yet that I just don't remember. I'm almost positive there's going to be stuff that I just flat out don't remember. But if I don't remember, I don't know. I'm not going for 100%. I'm just going for what I want to explore and find. And if that's something I can explore and find, then goody gumdrops for me. But yeah. Next time on Let's Play Metroid Prime 2, though, we'll figure that out later. For now, I'm calling it quits. So, until next time, thank you for watching this episode. And I will probably be in Aegon Wastes. See y'all then!